different kind of neighborhood eats this morning as a beloved Italian restaurant gets ready to close up shop. But the family behind it says that this would be a huge success when they look back and think of all the things they've been through.
Amazing, right? Very good. We first introduced you to Piccolo Angelo 20 years ago when, guess who? Lauren Glassberg from Eyewitness News, our own, featured it in one of her first ever Neighborhood Eats reports.
Yeah, even back then, we were way on top of Neighborhood Eats. All right, Lauren now has decided to head back to the West Village to hear from the family, and they say they're determined this will not be their final chapter. Just a shame they have to leave this spot.
Piccolo Angelo, with its 44 seats, has been a destination for Italian food in the West Village since 1992. 20 years ago, we featured it in one of our first Neighborhood Eats segments.
And you feel like you're part of the family here, Bill, because you really have no choice.
And that was in part because of the charming owner.
Well, on this corner here, I'm the mayor.
Renato Migliorini held court outside and inside.
As an appetizer, we have some mushroom, bacon, New mozzarella style.
When Renato passed, his kids Peter and Maria took over.
This was his legacy. This is something he started. He wanted to keep it going, so Peter and I tried. We kept it going for 10 long years after he passed away.
Maria's always been front of house, and Peter learned to cook early on.
Started working here when I was 19, and I'm 52 now, so a lifetime in that kitchen.
Cooking up his father's family recipes from Liguria.
Spaghetti meatballs, also buco, the lobster cannelloni, your mom's favorite, the red snapper.
Yes, my family were longtime customers, so the news that Piccolo Angelo was closing was particularly sad for us, as it is for Peter and Maria.
I'm very sad, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna miss everybody. My customers, my friends, coming to work, seeing all the guys.
It's the circle of life. You know, my dad opened this place in 1992, and this was not his first restaurant. And we're gonna go figure something out and do something special again, somewhere else.
Rising rents and the cost of running a restaurant became too challenging at this location. The last meal here will be served New Year's Eve.
We're gonna go out with a big bang. So if everybody's around, they wanna come in and say hello and goodbye, they can stop in and see us. And then I'm really gonna cry.
Closing out 3 decades of deliciousness at this little corner in the West Village. Lauren Glassberg, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Piccolo Angelo. Go and say goodbye and thank you.
And support them. And wherever you guys go, please let us know, because we understand, even if sometimes I think the city doesn't understand, that the heart of this town are our small businesses, and we have to support them. We have to love them and keep them around.
That's why people move here.
Well, it is true. And even back then, you saw how young Lauren was. I was close to that young back then, but running the village and running even Columbus Avenue when it was small, independently owned businesses, and people would call you by name when you went in, that's the flavor of New York right there. Hope we get back to it. Let's show you what's going on in this new year.